Hi there and welcome to a new video. In this one we are going to be talking about this new priorities page that Godot has just released. I want to make this super quick and I just want to point out what I think that are the most important things over here, because as you can see actually there is like a lot of information over here that you would be able to check. So I will actually be leaving this exact same link in the description down below for you to check out. First of all, in terms of add-ons, they will try to create a system in which maybe you don't need to restart the editor when you are importing some add-ons, because some of them do require, for different reasons, to restart the Godot's editor. In terms of physics, this is super important. They will try to actually integrate Jolt as the default 3D physics engine, or sorry, Jolt actually. That way, probably you already know that it's a much more stable physics engine. I believe that actually if we click over here, we should be able to see some actual examples of this, or well, more information about this, at least, that it is a physics engine used in this super amazing commercial game, Horizon Forbidden West. And actually, as more and more people are actually using Jolt as their preferred physics engine, they say, okay, why not? Why do not make it the default one? But well, of course, they have to deal with some stuff that they will try to do their best to include this as soon as possible. Now, for example, also in the editor, it could have happened to you that sometimes you add a file not directly inside of Godot, but instead you use like the Windows default Explorer or anything like that, and when you load in Godot, it doesn't find the file, or there is some kind of error or dependency that is missing when you change a folder name, a script name, or even you create a new folder and move stuff to there. You may find some errors. So well, this is something that they want to cope with. Also, they want to implement some GDScript refactoring tools, because well, this is something that you can actually do with an external code editor, I believe, or at least in other programming languages and game engines, you can take advantage of different refactoring tools. For example, you are able to rename variables and symbols across the codebase quite easily and straightforward. But right now, at least inside of Godot, this is not possible. So just to show you this, if you don't really understand, for example, I have here some Unity code from a pretty old project that I have. So for example, this is basically a script that would play any sound effect that is passed here as an argument. And actually, if we take a look at where this line is being called, if we go to play SVX, as you can see, it has reference like in a lot of places. So what if we wanted to change this variable, this function name? In this case, we can right click and rename symbol, or press directly F2 and, for example, rename this to play sound effect. So now we no longer have any reference to play sound effect, but if we look for play sound effect, as you can see now, every single place in which we were calling play SVX now has been renamed to plain sound effect, and we can actually press Ctrl Z to basically undo the changes, and well, now it is once again play SVX. So this is what they are trying to implement. Of course, there is still an option basically to finding files and replacing files, but well, it is not that efficient, I believe, than just selecting here this F2 and there you go. It is much easier like this. I am not going to dig deeper into what a namespace is. I want to make this easy and direct. If you understand what a namespace is, its advantages, well, they want to actually implement this inside of Godot. They also want to improve the performance of GDScript. And well, once again, there are many more changes, but I wanted to highlight the ones that I believe, at least for me and for a lot of people and for the general user, are going to be the most useful ones. But once again, if you really want to check all the stuff that is over here, this exact same link is in the description down below.